What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me today. Today we are looking at Wall Street and the fresh emergence of COV1D cases that may indeed be the straw to break the camel's back with regards to Wall Street, with regards to the global market. And yes, it could put some downward price action on Bitcoin as well. So if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you stay tuned. We will be right back in 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and make this money.
Like a boss.
Live from USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. As I mentioned, I think this is a big move that's shaking up to happen on Wall Street with regards to the financial markets, the global markets all together. And of course, with regards to BTC as well. I think, the emergence of COV1D cases, I think the quote second wave that they have been predicating and predicting for quite some time now is here in the heat of the summer. I thought the virus was supposed to die over 90 degrees and they got everybody wearing face masks, even to go to Walgreens right here in Las Vegas. They said if you want to walk on the strip, you better cover your face and breathe through this cotton because you a slave. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK, also known as the Crypto Trader, and I'm the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you can profit as a result. So if you haven't done it, subscribe right now. Join the money team. Come on in. The doors are always open, 25,000 long and strong. And yes, we have our own developed system to help you make money. It's called the boss method. I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. If you haven't done it already, check it out on Google. Type it in, how to chart like a boss. You will be well on your way to getting paid. In addition to that, we do have a free Telegram group. This is absolutely free. 600-700 people in there right now. So if you want to join, the link will be in the description for you. And then your boy is also one of the top crypto channels on Library. That's right, lbry.io at Bitcoin. Holla at your boy. We getting money. Here we go, man. NASDAQ. This is the big dog, the granddaddy of them all. This is what Warren Buffett, that king bobblehead puppet, that orange face, teleprompter reader. I don't even know his name. I forget his name, but him and all them CJBs up on the 33rd floor stroking each other off under the table to see who gets the next $1 billion first. They're the ones that's putting this pressure on. And of course, they will use the, current scapegoat for all of the world's ailments. We never saw this coming. Well, I'm telling you right now, Wall Street sees it coming, and it's not going to be good. This is, as I mentioned, this is the boss method, 3 simple moving averages. If you want to know how to use it, again, you can learn for free for now on Google. So again, type in how to chart like a boss and you will be well on your way to making money. And if you haven't done it, hit that thumbs up button, especially to show Big Brother that this is some good feedback. I know it ain't, kittens playing pianos, something distracting, mind-boggling, and non-insightful. I actually try to educate the audience through self-taught information. By the way, I put about 10,000 hours learning macroeconomics thanks to the University of Notre Dame MBA program. Shout out to Mendoza. You know what I'm saying? And they taught me what this money does. And I'm telling you right now, this is downward pressure on the market. The M2 is leaving. The M1 is not far behind. And as a result, we will have a very, very, very big fall very, very soon from Wall Street. And of course, again, they will relate this to Homer Simpson and that big cloud of specks over his head, also known as COV1D. This is a NASDAQ, right? We have this orange box basically shows you this double top in here. And in Wall Street, whenever you get too local, and actually it's almost a triple top, which is probably twice as bad insofar as they're concerned. Whenever you get these local resistance levels and then a drop coming after it, it's not good. That basically means that the market is cashed out. Right? And so now one thing we could do is freestyle on a Fibonacci using that green box right here. Go from breakout to breakdown, bang! bam, there you go right there. This is what you see. It fits so perfectly. It capsized at the 4.2 to 4.6. That's where we start to see big money coming back into the picture. This is the area that you want to look for, because this is actually where we will have a chance to bounce at. But guess what? That's Wall Street 88. NASDAQ 88 right now. We're up at $1.15. So that is indeed a 25% drop from current prices. I don't think it's going to happen all at once. I think back here, what was this, in January, we had a very, very, very big drop what was that, February, January, somewhere in here. Believe it or not, this drop right here, right there, that big drop, just that money in itself superseded the Great Depression, I want to say. Either the Great Depression or the dot-com bubble. I think that was the dot-com bubble. That all that money that left the market was bigger than the dot-com bubble. And so now we've kind of recovered again, but guess what? It's forming a very bearish pattern, and you could see a lot of pressure getting released out this system. And again, we have this 4.2 to 4.6 protecting us right now, but that's all the way down at Wall Street, or I'm sorry, at NASDAQ 88. And if we do fall, I think that's probably a 45% correction to date. You'll probably get a couple candles under there, 35 to 40%. The biggest thing to note is that money is not circulating throughout the economy. This is one of the things I talked about in our videos, is that when you think about global markets, let's get some FaceTime for a second. When you think about global markets, it's literally like a beating heart, The system is your body, the world, GDP, whatever they want to call it, is your body. And as long as the blood, the money, is moving back and forth through your body, you can live. You're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Federal Reserve, they go and print up some more money. That's just like giving you a fresh infusion in your arm, some new plasma to get you well on your way, some T blood cells, whatever it is. But, one of the things that they've done, and by they, I mean the powers that be, if you vote, you really can't complain. You wanted a master, you got one. So the people that the sheeple voted for have indeed stopped the circulation of money and essentially dissolved all the financial means, financial capabilities of the body there within. I believe 30% of the global workforce is unofficially unemployed. And something like 90% of all global travel has ceased to exist since, I believe, this time 2 or 3 years ago. So it's epic proportions that we currently have. And as King Bible had mentioned before that one picture was taken, this is indeed the calm before the storm. A storm is on the horizon, and you better make sure that you got your umbrella. Because once it start raining, it will be pouring, and we could be looking at a catastrophic fall before the end of this year. Now, granted, we do have some political puppetry and fuckery going on, known as the presidential campaign of 2020. You got 2 selections. Notice they're always elected, but never selected. You can't go on the street and pick nobody. They already picked the 2 clowns for you. So you got clown A and clown B. Which one you gonna have is up to you. Not to me. So one thing you always need to keep in mind is that when these big times are happening, when there's always news in the market, what's relevant, what's happening today, and a lot of that time it just goes back to whatever they're propagating to the top of Big Brother, also known as Google. And guess what? 9 out of 10 times the last 6 months it's been fear. You will learn once you become esoterically enlightened. There are 2 things that exist in this universe: fear and love. And the more you live inside of one of them, the less you can live inside the other. I want everybody to do this on their free time. Just type into Big Brother, fear the worst. Look at what comes up with regards to relevance and with regards to prominence in the ether, in your mantra. You cannot get away from this. 7 hours ago, they said Sangli residents fear the worst. You know what I'm saying? This literally repopulates every day with something new that you should fear on a global scale to global markets. It don't matter if you're in France or Canada. Fear the worst, Canada. Let's see what they got. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. That only got about 285,000, but you can see it's still 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. So this is literally poison that is being pumped into the minds and the mindsets. And as a result, you can't expect anything healthy to come from the blood. If the body has been poisoned for about 6 months straight, then what do you expect the blood to be? The blood will be poisoned as well. And this in turn will, completely, essentially, potentially collapse what we know as our global economy. But therein lies the opportunity. Your boy, as I mentioned, got a couple letters behind my name from the great University of Notre Dame, a couple more from the University of Wisconsin, Madtown stand up, I still bleed red and white. But this is what I do. I teach people how to make money in the markets. I've been in the markets about 20 years. I know I don't look it. That's because I've been making money. My hair's still black. In fact, I'm growing it out. And so once you've been in the game a long time, all those dudes, I ain't gonna say no names, they get them wrinkles, they get that white hair, ain't none of that happening over here. Your boy is blessed, he's beautiful, and I'm still giving back to the people. So we making money right now. This is how to trade like a boss. I'm coming out with a crypto course. I just spoke with, a nice young lady. We might be working together on a big project together, but in the between time, I help real people make real money in the markets. How do we do that? The profit packs, the top 7 coins every 7 days. This is the first time I actually told my people in that group, sell out. Cash it out. We made money this month. We made money last month. Cash it out. But normally, every week, I'm coming out with an updated list. And still, nonetheless, in the between time, if I see something hit and something hot in the market, then you best believe that I will put it on that list and I will get it out to that community. In addition to that, we got the VIP trading group, $200 for the first month, $250 after that. And this is basically a 24-hour community of crypto traders all over the world. I think if you have more than probably $2,000 or $3,000 in the market, it's basically a 10% premium, an insurance plan that dedicates you will have one of the top traders in the world looking out for your best well-being. Everybody, I'm trying to help everybody in that group make as much money as possible. These are indeed the end times. King Bobblehead said it. This is the calm before the storm. But guess what? If it's the end times, it is also the beginning times as well. And you better believe we will be writing our own version of history next time around. So that's all I got for you guys, man. Stock market is not looking good. It's just a matter of time before the CJBs pull out billions and blame it on Homer with his cloud of red specks around his head because they already got so many sheeple trapped in fear they don't even know which way is up. But guess what? It's all good. It's all good. We can't do anything. We don't control the flow of the ocean. But all we need to know is the motion, and we can get in a boat and ride each wave. A wave down, we come up. A wave up, we get down. So as long as there's motion in the ocean, there's still money to be made. And that's what I teach my people in the group. That's what you have exposure to on this channel. Thank you for joining me. As I mentioned, I show my people some love whenever they give me a shout out. This is what we got from the last video. My man Big Shane holding it down from the Gold Coast. I'm creative. Dallas, Fort Worth is in the building. Miss Evelyn. Shout out to the United Crypto Nations. We got a kaleidoscope of colors every time I look on this channel, and I look in Google Analytics and just see we got people in Brazil, Yamanda, Gematria. I'm just making up countries. I don't think Gematria is really a country. I was about to say Wakanda, but we go lay off that for a little bit. Montana's in the building, and Ada Cardano, Big Chris, appreciate you, Big Leonard Thompson, appreciate you, man. I know these numbers are down. That's because YouTube does not distribute this information. You know why? Because this information helps people. So let's go to library, man. As I mentioned, I'm one of the top published authors on there, about 6,000 maybe followers, I believe, something like that, at Bitcoin. So I'm about to start making exclusive content for library in the in between times. And just to let you guys know, man, this is what we have to look forward to. Effed up is the new normal. Get used to it. There are many things changing behind the scenes, right? But there, again, lies the opportunity. As long as you decide to live in a world of positivity and not negativity. As long as you surround yourself with people that care about you and minds that actually want to learn and are not just force-fed information through the cord, the cable, the tether, that they're attached through this, obsidian black mirror device, also known as digital technology. As long as you are open to receiving positivity, then positivity will find you. Why? Because it is the most powerful force in the universe, and it always attracts itself. So with that being said, everybody, it's that time of the day. Signing out. Boss. Boy BK, no matter where you stay. Brazil to Bay, or California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Show me some love in the comments. Join one of these groups if you're trying to make some money. Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.
Like a boss.
Huh.